Hello, hello. How are you guys? How are you, keyboard people? All right. So, let's see who's here. Hold on. So we have Eventual Entropy. Hi again. Hello. Evil, Derbs, Tom in a Box, Panda Suit. F. Cody actually bought Pebble. I like the Pebble. I didn't like the standard version, but I did like the HHKB. Let's see if it lives up to what I thought about it. Also, my name is The Royal is here. Hello, how are you? And I am quite sure you guys remember where we left off yesterday when I... Oh, look at that. So Xperms just subscribed to the tier 1 for 3 months. Thank you so much, Xperms. And Howard the Lion also followed. So thank you for the follow. And let me zoom in. Hey, look at that with the Xperms with the 100 bits. Thank you so much, Xperms. Really appreciate it. So yesterday we left off. I was really struggling to desolder this board. So actually today I finished desoldering. And the strategy that I used was, very unorthodox. Also, Derbs with the 3 months tier 1 subscription. Thank you so much, Derbs. So what I ended up doing is I have this kind of, I don't know if it's called a chisel tip or a knife tip. I think it's chisel. No, it's not chisel. Yeah, it's knife tip or something like that. What I ended up doing is I added solder to all the PCB holes here, and I went one by one putting holding them on both pads and then pulling it back with my finger. And it was kind of a pain in the ass, but it ended up working. And of course I was left with a lot of solder, but the good thing is then I was able to suck most of the solder using my gun. And after that, the board was a complete mess. So I ended up cleaning it with IPA. And now we have a board that is ready to be soldered again. And I tried to lube the stabs as well. It wasn't easy because I couldn't, for the life of me, take it out of the board. But I think they are way better than they were. So now what we need to do is to start rebuilding this board. The first thing I'm going to do, of course, is solder all the switches. Then I need to reapply some Kapton tape here. And then also resolder the battery that we took out yesterday. And then hopefully, I need to remember to also put those buttons here. And then hopefully by the end of that, we will be ready to... and then after all of that is done, I need to jump this, I think this pad to here and this to here. So because we ended up messing up the traces here. Not the traces, the pad here. All right, Xperms, good to be here. Good to have you, man. It's not Pebble. Please fix... Oh, it's Pebble. Sorry. Oh, I wrote Pebble. Yeah, I can't get one thing right. Pebble. Let me save this. All right. It says saved here. Not sure if it... Let me try it again. Pebble. Okay, now it should be right. Is that a top mount? Yes, I think it's either top or sandwich mount. Yeah, SSL2, Jay, so I tried SS02. The problem here is not the size of the pad, but the quality of the solder that was on those pads. It was a terrible solder, and I already cleaned my gun. Otherwise, I would show you guys. Basically, the solder stuck all to the base of the soldering gun. And I was having a hard time even removing the top part, the bottom part, to clean it, because it's a terrible solder, terrible quality of solder on those OEM boards. So trust me, I tried everything that I knew to desolder, and this way that I did with the chisel tip or knife tip was the only thing that worked. And I tried really everything. I tried the braid wick, everything, flux, what have you. It's probably lead free, but a bad quality lead free. And I need to add leaded solder as well, but it was, you know, pain in the ass. But thankfully it's, you know, working now. So let's get started. Let me see what I will do first. So yeah, as you can see, the PCB is completely loose now. I think I'm going to screw those things back on because that will give me better support for the soldering. So let me do that. So we have two tiny ones. Those are for the case, so we can put them here. And then those are the buttons. So here are the two tiny ones. Let me do the tiny ones first. And then we'll need to also rewatch my video because when I used, oh, and I just realized that this thing is way off camera. There we go. And I just realized that I had noted which one is the red and the black, but with the IPA, of course, that went out. Yes, the switches were terrible. They were chalk browns, and they are really terrible switches, like really terrible. And Jades, I think Jades and Navy are the best chalk switches that I've tried so far. I also like the dark yellow ones, but I don't love them. The clickies are, for me, where it's at for chalks. Makes them more bearable. Hey Ed, how are you? Welcome. So we are finishing what we started yesterday. Gatoron is supposed to be releasing some chalk compat. Yes, I saw that. And Noxygen is also here. Hello, how are you? So hopefully we'll have some decent low profile switches. Hopefully Gatoron is gonna help us with that. Did you fix your desoldering gun? Yes, there was no problem with the desoldering gun. It was the solder itself that had issues. Terrible quality solder. Get chalk yellows. Yeah, of course. Hey, Mr. Keebs, what's up with the board? So I am trying to change switches. It came with chalk browns, and I'm trying to replace it with Jades. And I did a stream yesterday where I unboxed this and tried to desolder, but I ended up lifting two pads, and I had to basically, you know, have another strategy to desolder because it was really hard. But it ended up working. I desoldered it this afternoon, and everything seems to be working again, which I'm really thankful for. I did a paper mod on my SGI Granite today. It was worse than lubing switches. What is the paper mod? I have no idea what that is. What solder brand you recommend? I really like Caster in US. But Tito, are you in Paraguay? Am I correct? In Paraguay, if you have access to Brazilian brands, I really like what's the name? Wonder 36, 32, 67, 37, 63, I think. Mr. Gibbs, have you been soldering from yesterday until now? No, I came up with a good strategy and I was able to do it in 1 hour. So we're back in the game. Oh, and you know what? I really need to put this back here so I can solder those 3. Hold on. Or you know what? Yeah, I'll probably need that. So let's stick the switches on first. Best brand, yeah, a lot of people recommend Best as well. I just couldn't find a 1mm from Best that was a good alloy. Is Wunder China made? I don't know. Is it? I have honestly no idea. Man, those tabs are... Yeah, that was the only way I found to lube the stabs. I couldn't take them out, so I stuck a lot of lube inside with a thin pick, but it ended up a little messy, and we'll see. As long as it works, I don't mind the butt cake here. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce. So it looks like the spacebar is a little more tricky. Ah, yeah, so I'll have to remove one of the pins. Let me do that, because basically the pin hits this thing. One part of the brilliant design. So let's take this out. I also think that we should do those 3 here first. All right, let me turn on my soldering iron. Hey, Dash is here. How are you, man? I think only Japanese know how to pronounce it. Yeah, I think so too. That would make sense. All right. Let me start soldering then. Yeah, I don't know if we lost the pad on this guy as well. There's a little bit left, but I'm not sure if that will work 100%. Doing great. Missed the end of the stream yesterday. Kind of curious how this change is going to compare against the stock ones. Man, even if it's great, I don't recommend you do it. I really suffered. I don't know if you followed yesterday, but it was a pain in the ass to finish this. I want to almost test this right now to see if we're going to need to wire this or not. So let me do that. Let me grab second cable here. One thing I know is that this is really filthy. I will have to clean this when we finish, because this case is really filthy. Let me plug it in and check. Not a good start. Oh, there we go. So let me see. Very good. None of the keys are working. Isn't that cool? But I think I had this issue yesterday as well. Nope, none of the keys are working. So I am having my doubts if this will even work. I may have fucked the whole thing. Maybe I did something wrong with this. Okay, let me solder a few more. Let me solder a couple more and then we're gonna test it again. But I'm not keeping my hopes high. I think I may have bricked this thing. But it does seem like it's dead. I hope it's not dead, but as I said, I don't have high hopes. Let me resolder the battery. No, Gondo. Yesterday I didn't solder the battery. I had it out and it was working fine. So it's not the battery. For sure it's not the battery. Or the battery not being there. So I tried that yesterday and it worked fine. So I doubt that that's the issue. Yeah, now it's working. Okay, so good. We have a few switches that are dead. Yeah, we may need to sort out what's going on here because we do have some weird stuff happening. But at least it's not dead. We will have a few things to fix, but it's working, so we can continue. I will have to add the baud wire to a lot of places, but the good thing is that it is working. And we may have a diode issue on the top row because when I press one of the numbers, it's pressing like a ton of them, but we'll see. Saved. Yes, at least partially. And before I resolder the battery, I will have to rewatch my video because I don't know where the red goes and the black goes. Red on top? Okay. How do you know, Gondo? Oh, you checked the video. Thank you. Those are chalk jades, Albert. Because I'm always on top, baby. Hey, Conan is following. Thank you so much. What switches would you recommend for, like, I love something that clicks, but I hate when it makes too much clack noises. So maybe you're looking for tactiles. Can chat recommend some good tactiles? It has been a while since I tried tactiles. Maybe Zilio's V2s. I like them. Also T1 is a good tactile switch. What else? T1s? Yeah. And Albert is following. Thank you so much, Albert. Sorry if I come across too many questions, but I came across mechanical keyboard words and fellow. No, man, feel free to ask away. That's how we all start, including myself. I started to learn about this on another streamer called Anthony. And if someone can do Bang 001, you know more about Anthony on chat. Would you say I can build my own mechanical keyboard with 150 to 200 euros? That's really tricky. I don't know, honestly. Usually switches like T1s are 50 cents per switch. So if you're building like a 60%, you're probably gonna do 30 bucks only for switches. I don't know if that's enough. 0.55, yeah. So I think you can build one. And then your PCB is gonna be what? $35. And then you need switches and keycaps. Sorry, you need a case and keycaps. You could start, yeah, you could start with hot swap. That's another good idea. All right, we are done soldering. Now I need to fix this and add some bodge wires. So let me see what length I need. So it's from here to here. So we need around 2 centimeters. And then from here to there, another 2 centimeters. Let me cut the bodge wire. Where did you get this ruler? I bought it on Space Cat Design website. It has the footprints for the switches. It has a little diode bender. And I know that Gondo is making one as well. And you have some footprints here. Oh, you have one for me? Oh, awesome. Can't wait. I think I like yours better than this one. Yeah, this one became too short because I broke a part of it. But I think it may still work. Let's see. So I'm going to quickly tin this. Yeah, the keyboard is for myself. I almost only build for myself. Yeah, no, this is too short. I'll have to cut another one. Yeah, I have a few keyboards behind me. I have around 120-ish keyboards, and I built one that was not for myself, so around that number. 700, yeah. Just see if this one will do. Yeah, this one is perfect. Let me just cut another one to the same size. You have more keyboards than I have, friends. Well, if you have 120 friends? That would be amazing. Yeah, one day I will build a house from the keyboards. All right, let's see if this one is gonna do it. Yes, perfect. So let's do this one. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, let me add some Kapton tape. And then we can add a little more solder there to make sure that it stays in place. Oh yeah, I made a mistake and I used my soldering iron too hot, and I lifted the pads. So there's no place for me to solder anymore. So I needed to do this, which is almost like it's a fix for that problem, basically. Great. So now I'm gonna add a little more solder there. And that should be enough. And we're gonna have to do the same thing here. Let me just quickly plug this in and see where we are in terms of keys that work and keys that doesn't work. So it's plugged now. Let's see. Backspace is not working. Okay. Yeah, we have a shit ton of things that don't work. So basically those two keys here are not working as well. Yeah, I may have killed a whole column here. Yeah, this is bad. Let me show you what I'm seeing. I think it's better if I do it like this. So let me show you what the problems are. So basically, if I type those keys here, you can see that this one works, but here, those two don't work. Those two on the top don't work. This one works, this doesn't. This works, this doesn't. And then if I press this, you can see that we get a lot of keys being pressed. So we are far from having solved the problems. So I need to start debugging this issue. So let's see. So let's see how things are doing here. So basically, what we expect to see is connections between those two all the time. Or is it those two? No. Yeah, so those should all connect. So the ones that are not working are here, around here. So we have a broken connection here. Not quite sure why that is. So here, up until here, everything works as they should. But from here to here, it doesn't work anymore. And then from here to here, the same. From here to here, the same. And then from here to here, it should work. So somehow the trace got broken here. So I think that maybe the pad broke around here. So we're going to have to basically rewire all of those here. Yeah, so those two are the ones that are not working. So we're going to have to run a wire from here to here, from here to here, and from here to here. It isn't the switches, it's the traces, exactly what Panda said. So I think I'm gonna solder it like this, and then I'll try to put some solder here and here. Let me try to do that. All right, let's see if we have continuity now across all of those. Let's see. We do. There we go. So let's see if those switches are working again. And as you can see, they are working perfectly now. Let me move this thing out of the way. Hey, MS Ariane and Mary. Thank you so much for the... What? Talisman with a tier 1 subscription gift. Thank you so much. But look, it's back to work. So here everything, I think this row is sorted out. This should be tab. I don't know why this isn't working. Oh, because, yeah, so this might be working. Yeah, and you can see that now we have a bigger issue here, which is basically every time that I press this escape key, it's basically doing all the row. I don't know what this is, why we are having that. It's a little harder to diagnose. Yeah, they are really good, Gondo. So let's check the same thing. Let's do some continuity tests. Yeah, we do not have continuity. Or do we? We do. Same here. So that doesn't seem to be the issue. Oh, we need to wire this guy. Yeah, this guy here doesn't have continuity. And then we basically broke everything for the rest of the... We still have here to here, here to here. Do we? Oh, we have more broken traces. Oh my god. Yeah, so what I'm thinking about doing is like running a badge wire from here. Let me see. All the way through here. So basically connect this all the way to here and then solder the in-betweens. Let's do that. I need to get more wire. I wasn't expecting this to be so fucked. Okay, so let's do the one right before, which is this one, all the way through here. And let me also glue this thing here so we don't risk damaging it. There we go. To commission Gondo a new PCB for this board at this point. Yeah, the thing is this board has also wireless. So that was the main reason that I didn't even think about doing a brand new PCB for it. Okay. So let's do something here. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to bring this with me on a plane anymore. So this is the part that we need to be extra careful with. The bomb has been defused. What? We also have a problem on those two. Is this right? We need another body wire for this part? What the hell? So we need another one from here? Is that right? Apparently it is. So we need to do the same thing for those three here. Yeah, this PCB is a pain in the butt. This is a true PCB surgery right here. Okay, so that proves that we have everything in the middle is working. Now what I want to do is I want to check the diode connections. So this should be going here or up here. Yeah. So it looks like, oh, so this one isn't working. Oh, I was looking at the wrong side. Very good. So we either gonna have to try to put more solder here, or we are going to have to fix that one as well. Let me see if we can. Yeah, there is no pad left here. So I'm gonna have to run another body wire from here to the diode. And I'm gonna add some Copton tape here so I don't short out the two. Let's do that. Let me read chat. Could have hand wired it faster. It looks more and more like a bomb. That icon reminds me of what you get if you cross an agnostic, a dyslexic, and an insomniac. You get someone who stays up all night wondering whether, whether there is a dog. I understand. I got that. It's meant to be a god, not a dog. I get it. Yay. I love when I get jokes in other languages. This is very fragile right now, so I need to add a lot of solder. Of course, that's not going to work. Sorry for my head showing on the stream. This is going to be I need to be very careful with this one. Otherwise it won't work. Here we go. Okay. That's patched up. Oh, okay, looks like the numeral is all how it should be. Let me test it. Escape works, 1 works, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 0, minus, plus, and backspace, they all work, which is great. Now let's see here. OP. Good. So this row completely works. So this is supposed to be control. We can test it right now. Oh, this is caps lock, so it works. GHJK. So here, this one is not working. So those 3 here are not working. Let's work on those next. So those 3 here are those 3 here. Let's see what's wrong with them. From here to here, nothing from here. Yep, so hold on. Yeah, I think it's only those 3. So we need to run a jump wire from here all the way through here. Sorry if I'm kind of neglecting chat a little bit. It's just that this requires my full-on attention. But I swear I'll try to read it back if there are unanswered questions. Okay, so that part is done. Okay, let's check. Okay, that row should be fixed as well. Let's see. Let me actually do a keyboard tester. I think that's going to be easier because we can also keep track. So this doesn't seem to be working. Let's see what else. This. Yeah, and this key here is really messed up. So we have the whole row here acting weird. Let's see what that is about. Okay. So from here to here it works. From here to here as well. And here is where it stops working. Oh, so I don't know why my multimeter sometimes acts a little weird. So this one is actually working. Then from here to here it's broken. Let's see, from here to here, it doesn't work. So if I understood it correctly, it's from here to here. So yeah, we're gonna run it from here all the way to here. Let me remember, is it this one? All the way to here. So this is the largest one we're gonna do. Okay. Oh boy, this has been the hardest one so far. We add some Kapton tape so we can add a little more solder. There we go. Now I think it's really... Okay, so it looks like... Hey, how are you, Sleep Repeat? Sorry for the late reply. This is taking my full attention. And it seems like for the rest of the stuff, people are answering the questions, which I'm really thankful for. Okay, let's see how this stands now. Oh, I forgot this one. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like this row now has full connectivity. Let's see if it starts to work now. Yay! Space isn't working. And it looks like those two keys on the left are also not working. But it also looks like the ones on the right are working. Rip Josh. Yeah, I didn't even remember to put on Josh. I broke the channel tradition. Oh, it's this way. Looks like we do have... Yeah, so space is not connected. So we're gonna have to run a badge wire from here to here, and then from here to there. Because we also fucked up the space. Alright, if that's what we need to do, that's what we'll do. And I'm gonna need more badge wire. It's a really good board, I know. Oh, I thought you were talking about this board. You guys are talking about the KBD8X. Let's do the Copton tape here as well. Hello, Dane Daddy. How are you? Yeah, man, the struggle is real. I am just really suffering with this PCB here. Now let's add a little bit more solder. And Chopper is also here. How are you? New board was just posted on Geek Hack. Let's take a look at that in 1 second. What? Evolve. What is this with the feed? Is this real? Is this the real world? Okay, I kind of hate this. Look at this plate. Breaking in 3, 2, 1. Is this supposed to be a joke? Okay, no. Don't like that thing at all. Did you guys like it? Okay, let's see. All right, looks like the bottom row is also fixed. Okay, looks like the whole board is now working. There are a few things that I need to do. I need to resolder the battery. I need to find a way to reposition this thing and add some Copton tape on top of it. Let's do that. Hey, Frequency OL, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. There we go. So now the last thing that I want to do is add the battery, and then we can clean the whole board. Oh, I need to put these buttons back on. And I will need to disassemble to take out the screws to do that. Let's do that. Even before doing the battery. Let me see, maybe I can get away with just unscrewing this part. Who knows? worth trying. Maybe not. No. Let's do the right thing. Yeah, I love this screwdriver. This is the ES121. And it's a lifesaver, saves a lot of time. Yeah, wall stick, people also praise wall stick. It's another option, which is definitely cheaper. And those buttons are a real pain to put back on. And the one that was on just fell. Where are my tweezers? Let's try with the tweezers. Yeah, a lot easier. Okay, so they are on. And they are pressing fine. So let's see if I can screw this little daughter board first. Okay, the daughter board, everything clicks as it should. So let's re-screw the PCB and the plate. You excited for the TMO V2 coming soon? Is it coming soon? I definitely am. So we're gonna add a little bit more Copton tape because the one that we have there is lifting a little bit. So I'm gonna add it a larger chunk. Did you buy 2 of these? No, I bought only one since I already had 2 of the V1s. Okay, seems like everything is where it's supposed to be. I want to try and tweak this thing out, because this is that dreaded lead-free solder. Is Gondo still around? I think he said red was top, but I don't fully remember. Do you guys remember? Yeah, we just had to do a few fixes. All right, since Gondo is not here, let's play it safe. And I'm gonna rewatch my video to make sure that we get the right position for the battery. Hey Bruno, how are you? So red is top? Okay. But I'm so yeah. Actually gonna put an R here and a B so I can. You guys were wrong. Black is top and red is bottom. Remember that the black I just want to make, triple check that I did mark it wrong, but no. No, I may be wrong. I may have written it wrong. It clearly says black and red. So, I don't trust myself here. Is Dash here? Let me see if Dash is around. He has one. Because I want to triple check. Let me see. Let's see, Mr. Gibbs, for the video where you remove it first. Yeah, good idea. Let's do that. Yeah, we took the red one first, and that's on the bottom. So definitely red is on the bottom. What keyboard are you using right now to type? Oh, I have this hot swap that I'm breaking in some red, some black inks. So that's a Tofu HHKB with blacks, ink blacks. Okay, so those are soldered. Now I need to find a way to route those cables. I'm gonna add some Kapton tape as well here. All right, and it looks like it's back in one piece, so let's close this. And before we attempt to do anything else, let me just go ahead and clean this thing because it's filthy. All right, much cleaner now. Now let's put the caps on and see if we can use it using USB, because I don't know how to. Okay, before we do anything else, let me organize a couple of things. And then we can see if we find a manual for this board. We want sound test. We're gonna get there. And I probably need to wash my hands as well. It has a lot of solder and flux right now. Let me go wash my hands. Give me one quick second. I'm back. Can you guys hear me? I can't hear myself. Oh, the sound. Can you guys hear me now? Okay. Let me just organize things here, and we're gonna add the caps and do the whole 9 yards. Hold on. Let you guys see the mess and see what I'm doing to organize. Is it like this? I think so. The keys look like little chiclets. Yes, and I think some version of this is called chiclet switches. I'll need to check. What's your most expensive and favorite keyboard? Favorite is really hard to tell because it changes all the time. But the most expensive one that I have, it's an unbuilt one. It's called the number 2. There isn't any chalk keycap sets, I don't think, yet. Especially if you're talking about a non-ortholinear keyboard. I don't think there are many. So the rattle is much better now on the stabs. Oh, and this is not 9, this is 6. Oops. And I actually think that this is the other way around. It's like this, because the non-shift character is also the first one. Is there a video or anything for me here you could show on stream? Yes, there is a video on my channel. If you Google, let me show you. We're gonna put on. So if you do number 2, Mr. Keeps, you get this video here. Those are chalk keycaps, Legger. Never know. So that's the video you're looking for. And I still didn't build it, so this is just an unboxing. I am going to build it eventually here on the channel. Where is the spacebar? I think I know where the spacebar is. I think it's down here with the cable and the rubber feet. Here it is. So now I will need that picture of the keyboard that I took, because I don't know where the mods go. I like how YouTube auto-fill Thai keyboard when I search for Thai. Done. So we have this one is here, like this. Then on the other side, we have the shift here. And I don't know why we have the del here. And then we have a function, the Windows key, and then control, and control and alt here. And last but not least, we have all right, now the last thing that I need to do is add the rubber feet here. And it comes with two options, FYI. It comes with the low angle one and a high angle one, and I'm gonna go with the high angle one. It's a miracle that this board actually works. I know. I shared that same feeling. And of course I did this wrong. All right, let's plug it in. First and foremost. Uh-oh. Okay, it was my cable. Let's see. Let's open keyboard tester first. Let's do Control O. Let's do some Josh. Stop the music. Here we go. No, don't tell me that the spacebar isn't working. Okay, perfect. So this is function. Okay, very good. Now, let's do a quick typing test first, and then I want to see if there is a manual for this board. Let me actually bring it here. Let me open up typings.gg and let's see. Guys ready? Okay, so I really like the way it sounds, like very much. So let's see if we can find a manual for this board to see if we can reprogram it. Let's see, Morgrie RIE manual. You like the camping keyboard? Yeah, the TMO. I can bring it out in 1 second. Let's see. Let's see if there's something on Z Frontier or specs. No, Z Frontier, I do not want your... Oh, so you have PC, iPad, phone. Ultra thin, chalk switches, function combos. Choose your angle. So nothing about a manual. Did you get on the J02? I did join the raffle, but I don't think I won. There will be another one, right? For the standard. When does that open? So do you guys even know if there is a manual? It didn't come with any documentation, FYI. I don't think I'll have to fight as hard to get Geo2 among the 50 EU slots. Yeah. Let's take a look at this again. Oh, so it's not programmable? I'll have to make a script on my Mac to reprogram it then. Oh, and this thing is one image for the everything. Let's see. So they don't even have the arrows, the HHKB arrows. That really sucks. Page down. So no arrows, right? Oh, so arrows are... Oh my god, this is so poorly designed. And function is down here. Let's see. Yeah, no, this is terrible. I would definitely have to reprogram this. Okay. Is that a 2U left shift? I think so. I think this is... Hold on. No, I think it's... No. I think this is 2U. Hold on. This is 2U. And then this is 225. When maybe you can open this baby up and put QM. I wish QMK was an option here. Let's see if we can make this work with wireless. Let me see. Oh, you can't see my bar. I don't know what you have to press. So we have one unknown device, my 2 hue lamps, my TV. How do I even know if this thing is... Yeah, the bottom looks weird as well. I agree. So maybe all of those are substandard because this looks like 125. Then this looks like 2. So you can see the same here. But this shift, I don't think it's... Is it 225? I don't know. But the stagger is really off. I agree. Maybe this is the unknown device? I don't know. How do I even know? Let's try this unknown device. Yeah, the board is really beautiful. I like it. Okay, maybe I should check. Those pictures again. Let's see. Three parry buttons allowing you to switch among devices seamlessly. Hey, Albertcos. Oh, you're already here. Never mind me. Yeah, so I will still need to figure out how to pair this thing. Oh, hold on. There is a mode switch here. Connection mode switch. So let's try function tab. Let's see if that makes any difference. Let's plug it in. And let's do function tab. No problem, Albert. Glad you're here. So as soon as I typed function and then tab, it really disconnected from the PC. Oh, you're you're Portuguese. Sim, sou brasileiro. Podemos falar em português. And by the way, we have a Portuguese speaking Discord. If you want to join us, hold on, let's see. Make sure you join our Discord, Albert. Cara, seja bem-vindo e vê se você entra no nosso Discord. Um abração, cara. Okay, I have no idea how to make this connect wirelessly. And I don't think we're gonna figure it out on this stream. All right, let's move on, shall we? Because I've been doing this for 2 hours now and I still wanna unbox the Pebble. As soon as I figure out how to connect this wirelessly, I will let you guys know. So far, I have no idea, but overall, I really like this board. It's a nice brick.